It's the Caitlin MTGO Show.
Hello. One Bloatus for the pile, please. Any Bloatus fans in chat? What was the mushroom material I added to my veggie beds? Oh yeah, I found those just like watching gardening YouTube videos. It's like straw infused with mushroom stuff. Give me a sec. Looking up the exact name of the mushroom so I don't steer you wrong here. Wine cap. Wine cap sawdust spawn. So they'll grow some mushrooms eventually. But the main reason you're putting it underneath your compost on the top of your garden bed is so that the mushroom gunk stuff that's in the sawdust will go to work making your soil awesome for your plants. Could just take Yogswill, huh? What if I took a Yogswill here? I haven't drafted Yogswill in a minute. Let's take this Lion's Eye Diamond, huh? That seems like a good card with Yogswill, too. Just need a Dark Ritual, a Bolossus Citadel, Tendrils, a Brain Freeze, a Cabal Ritual, a Demonic Tutor, a Vampiric Tutor. I think I'm a Monolith versus Mox Diamond. Let's take that Mox Diamond. Some draw sevens. Just need some draw sevens. Wheel of Fortune's a cool one because it fills up your graveyard for the will. You just got into Last of Us. That show's pretty good. Yeah, the first season was better than the second one, I felt, but it's a good show. I think the second season had the best episode of the show. Second season is out. Well, maybe I'm just fucking wrong. My brain might just be confoozled. Only one season so far? Yeah, I'm just kidding then. Did they release it in like 2 halves? I could have sworn there was like a gap watching it. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about it in Tomb. Sometimes it's like a tutor when you get this Yogswill. Could find Echo Tomb. Oh, there's a tutor of sorts. I'm gonna grab the Watery Grave. In case we find some draw sevens. Severance is one hell of a show. Too bad it's only on Apple TV. Yeah. I haven't minded that it's only on Apple TV. Apple TV's like $5 or something, you know. There's a few other good shows on there too. I can turn it off again once I'm done with Severance. I think that's now, right? Yeah, we just had the season finale. Every streaming service is relatively cheap. I don't think that's true. I think Disney Plus is way fucking overpriced for what it is. And Hulu and Netflix. Yeah, I think Apple might be one of the few that I actually do not mind paying for. Yeah, I canceled my Disney Plus as well. Bit much. Thought it was a bit much. When the next season of Andor comes back, though, I'm gonna find it hard to stay away. This band actually plays Magic, Acacia Strain. I think Wizards has sent them product before. So the Lotus is almost interesting, just as something to play turn 1 off of. I'm sorry, the Jace is almost interesting as something interesting to play turn 1 off of Lotus. I think I'm gonna take the C, though. So far, we got a whole lot of air, Might turn into a weird Reanimator deck. We do have Entomb and 2 reanimation effects. Imperial Seal for Metamorphosis Fanatic is kind of interesting. You think Jace wheels most of the time? I don't think it wheels out of that pack. The only other card was the Snapcaster. Who's taking Snapcaster over Jace, right? Grizzlebrand and fucking Tendrils. That'd be hot. You know Broadside Bombardiers. I was talking about top cards in the cube, and I didn't mention Broadside earlier, and Broadside's real fucked up. Anyway, you know that card's great because I'm considering it my like pile of storm cards over here. I should probably just take that Necromancy, just lean into Reanimator. Could take the Talisman. He's up Jinsaku. Did they take the mana doublers out of the cube? Yep, yeah, it's all gone. Guess I'll just take a Preordain, That'll be good however the deck ends up. You can get Disney Plus and Hulu with ads for $10 total each month. Oh man, let me tell you how much I want to watch ads. Hey, there's Echo. So Echo's nice. It's something for the Entomb to grab, and it just like pairs well with the LED if we draw a natural link. Just missing a Tendrils and a Grizzlebrand. We got ourselves a deck. Yeah, I got one of those two infested. Big fan of Twitch Turbo. I got a YouTube subscription as well. I guess I'll take Remand here. We already have like 3 ways of reanimating things and nothing to reanimate, so. The whole point of streaming in the beginning was no ads, right? Yeah, that's the whole benefit. That's what we're doing here. Thinking about Jace, thinking about Barogoyf. Maybe you should just take the Exhume, lean into Reanimator. I mean, Jace would be good Reanimator too. Definitely my least favorite card to get bricked by a Caracas. Hey, there we go. All of a sudden, the Exhume makes sense. It all makes sense. Get over here. I'm excited to Imperial Seal for Metamorphosis Fanatic. Do you get movies and shows you might otherwise have to pay for with a YouTube sub? I only use it to turn off ads, to your master. If you ever use YouTube without ads, there's no real going back. It's like, oh, right, this is how a useful service should feel. I don't think Jace is that good of a storm card. I don't know why everyone's high on it. I don't know why you're like really excited to brain freeze yourself when you could brain freeze the opponent. Hey, a little bit of fix in there. Well, this deck's certainly doing things, That's why you started using Twitch Turbo. Yeah, I started using Twitch Turbo when I found it hard to just check out new streams. You're like, yeah, I'll see if I'm interested in watching this person, and then like an ad rolls up, and you're like, well, I just really just wanted to like poke around and see what people are doing. I don't know why Twitch would make discovery harder. Yeah, Time Spiral is sweet. It'd be really cool if we got like an Orcs or a Shieldred to pair with it, but I'm gonna take the Citadel here. This is a gross Citadel deck. Hey, now Dak thinks the Saw thinks the 18 months. Do I count Black Lotus as a land? I typically do, yeah. A little Dark Ritual action here. Oh, there's Bowmasters, though. There's some fucking Bowmasters. Well, now I wish I had the fucking Twister. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Avenger, thanks the sob for 6 months in advance. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, Jace would have been good for the Doomsday here, though. Black Lotus to play the Doomsday turn 1. I'll grab it just in case we see Oracle, I guess. The deck's not really like a cat deck. Oh, we can tinker for the Citadel. Well, let's do that, We don't have a ton of artifacts, but I might be able to fix that. Show and Tell's kind of interesting here. Hey, there's Grizzlebrand. There we go. We are dismissing that Tendrils, Yeah, I have no idea why everyone's rock hard for Luris. Like, I get the synergy with Black Lotus. I'm just not sure why you're rock hard for it. I think it is okay. Very little interest in putting Lyris into my deck and having to draw it naturally. Looking at Lorien revealed and stock up here. The Lorien's really good, but like so is stock up. Stock up's fucked up. I'm gonna take the Lorien, I guess. Low confidence pick. The portal could have given the Tinker some depth. Thinking about the relic, thinking about Spell Pierce. I don't really have the creatures for the memory. Hey, Dark Ritual Wield, how about that? How about that one? Yeah, this deck really could have used a Tendrils, huh? Oh well. Can't get everything. Pack 4 Tendrils, come on, one time. Come on. I got this clamp. Kind of just scooped it in case of I need it for Tinker. Oh, we can play Spellbomb. Nice. Looks like we need a cut or two. Maybe Brain Surge. Thanks, babe. I just had an awesome smelling curry delivered to me. How's your night going? What type of curry? It looks like a yellow curry. But it's hard to tell in this light. It could be a green. Yeah, maybe this is good. It's a miracle! So they're sacking a bunch of lands. I lose my Deuter in my hand, but I do still have a Citadel. Yeah, I think I want Bowmaster's Echo there. Bowmaster's Echo LED. Pretty good stack of cards, huh? 8-Bad had Roachbin, thanks for 48 months, the 4 years. Oh shit, what up? You love Cube? Yeah, I'm a fan too. Pretty good. Am I supposed to slow dredge here? I might. Yeah. Last I go, dude. Oh, they've got a response. Oh, they're seeing if they can surveil a creature to the bin to get the zoom value. Nice. Oh, if they were going to do this, they should have pitch cast the Solitude while the Exhume was still on the stack. And then the Exhume would have brought it back into play, and they would have a Solitude in play. It's a little bit better than having a Solitude in the graveyard. So the Tinker doesn't get anything because the Citadel's in my hand. Excuse me. We got some interesting decisions, huh? Like, if we want to Entomb for the Echo or the Grizzlebrand, then we shouldn't grab it here. The Echo or the Grizzlebrand, whichever one we want to Entomb for. What else is there to Entomb for? We got that 6/6. Could be okay. I think I just want to grab the Remand. Nah. Well... Oh, am I gonna have to overfill my hand here? 5 cards, play 1 out. Oh, the Mox Diamond bins, but I don't have to. I could just like let the Grizzlebrand get binned. Yeah, let's not grab the Entomb. Let's grab the Remand instead. Try to set up Bowmaster Echo. I kind of thought about that. What are you, are you like activating Talisman to get Bowmaster? I don't know. One man away from the Metamorphosis on Grizzlebrand here. Let's play the Preordain. Or maybe I just want to play Citadel, huh? I don't know. I don't know which is better. I'm at 27 life. Interesting. So one issue with this line is we might have drawn them back into their solitude. Oh, I've got a few albums just plopped in here. Oh, I shouldn't be F6ing. Got Grizzlebrand there. I don't think I'm about to pay 7 to draw 7 here, but... yeah, balance doesn't save them, because Short is giving them a 1-1. So we ping them twice down to 7. Balance keep Grizzlebrand. Hey, Dead Sentry, thanks to 7 months there. You're only here for the Dwarf Metal. I don't think I have any Dwarf Metal on this playlist. Brainstorm would have been cool in this deck, too. Way to put back the Fnatic. Yeah, the Brain Surge was the last cut. Could have ran out the Spell Bomb, Hello. Just gonna pass. Holding control to hold priority here. And even if they had the white remand, we'd be able to. We have the mana to replay the Will. No real idea what the opponent's doing over there. Hopefully the Yogg's Will has proved itself. There was somebody asking if it even belonged, since we didn't have like tendrils to build up storm towards and stuff. It's like, well, that's still a fucking mana engine. Still gonna let us do whatever we want. No, there's no storm cards here, unfortunately. Really want to chill on this, but I'm just gonna run it out. Well, I've got all the mana in the universe and necromancy. Just a Lotus away from Woodfall Primus, yeah. Or an Entomb away from a Grizzlebrand. Or a Grizzlebrand away from a Grizzlebrand. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, the issue of just making Grizzlebrand there is, yeah, you get to draw 7, but then they bounce it with Crocus. I don't know if we can afford to let Crocus just freely brick a Traxa and Grizzlebrand. Could hardcast a Traxa here. That was rude. Yeah, just Mellow Death. Loose Red. Anytime you hear melodic metal like this. Oh shit, what up? Dustin Berger with the resub with 31 months. Do I know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? No, I don't think so. Call everything metalcore. Metalcore, I don't think it's even that large of a genre these days. Its zenith is past. Well, this definitely feels like a matchup where I could have used a Tendrils of Agony hum. I don't remember this cover at all. Good enough for me, aim. Oh, man. I just felt like I was fading all of a second. Dark Ritual? I think I'm just drawing a card with a Spell Bomb here. Try to get to mana number 6. Hunger for power. Well, there's mana number 6. The reason I'm doing this instead of the Citadel is because it plays around like Mana Leak and stuff. Do I want to draw another 7? This is probably good for now, Oh, those Russians. And then I have the 10-Masked Men version right after. This version's a little heavier. I'll turn it up. After last game, I feel like I shouldn't be show and telling. Yeah, I should be boarding it out. It was a shame how he carried on. Yeah, it's like fine, right? I guess I gotta correct the chromatic star too. maybe, maybe that's what the line. Sure. Bye, Grizzlebrand. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Psycho TKT, thanks the sob, thanks the 38 months. I really should have necromancied the Primus and killed the Colonnade before serving, just to make sure there was no funny business there. Oh shit, that was the match? I thought that was just game 2. I went mall. We got like a Black Lotus and stuff in here, right? Let's. Alright, this looks better to me. This song reminds me of my childhood. I wonder what they're gonna do this next turn, huh? Was this in the OG Doom? This was not in the OG Doom, no. The OG Doom was quite a different game, but also the exact same. Y'all ready to draw the Citadel off this Star Crack? Don't do it, deck. Don't do it. Phew. All these One Rings today. The draw is part of the cost? Not with Chromatic Sphere. That's Chromatic Sphere. With Chromatic Star, the draw is tied to dying. So when you sacrifice it, the trigger's going to go on the stack. Sure. I think I'm gonna blow up that Yavimaya so the mana's less obnoxious. Oh, she went up. Hey, JH James, looks at 52 months there. Yay, Cube. Oh, what did I have Bowmasters in response to the top? Well, maybe a Yawgmoth's Will now, I mean, this is from a video game soundtrack, Real Monkman. This is from Doom. Could seal again. I just want a Necromancy Primus and pass. But I could, like, Imperial Seal for an Exhume. And then Entomb for something. I guess I'll do that. Oh, the Yawgmoth's Will exile stuff now. Entomb, not the best card. I'm just gonna pass. Yeah, I like that. Can't Entomb? I certainly could have. Do I still run with any of those NRG cats? It depends on what you mean by that. Invited Bernal to my wedding. Didn't I used to play up there around Chi-Town? I did. The thing is, like, the member of the people that I played with back then, we toured on the SCG tour and the TCG Player Championship, and the Energy Series wasn't a thing yet. So there are a couple of old grinders, like Matthew Hoey and Bernal. And I think Tenjim's played Energies, I'm not sure. And those guys are friends with Will, so I've chatted with Will a few times. Talked about decks and stuff. Hey, Engineer 590, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 100 months there. You hope my day is outstanding. On to 200. On to 200. Appreciate you, Engineer. Yeah, Top Citadel's really good. Pretty glad I have this Bowmasters, Tendies? The opponent is definitely not playing Tendrils. That is not a concern of mine. Yeah, I haven't played it in or I played it in a team one. There's a team one in Madison, like, some months back that I played in. With a couple Madison ringers. I think we lost in the top 8 or top 4 or something. The black and white camera streams, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. All right. Are we dead? Yeah, we look pretty dead. Citadel does rule. Kind of a specific one for me to have to play around there. The metamorphing than my Citadel. I think if we'd like... I think tinkering our own away would have been kind of weird. And if you knew the opponent had metamorph and you did it, then like copying the one ring still would have bought him a lot of time. Wouldn't have killed us though. Remand was not in the deck, it was in our graveyard. Oh, the opponent's got a Force Will in their deck. This might just be bad. Okay, that worked out. Surely this time it will win for me and not my opponent. Well, okay, well. Fair enough. I guess we can seal for Entomb, huh? But then I would need another turn to play the Entomb before I get Necromancy. Maybe I'm just supposed to find something for show and tell. Maybe Entomb works now. If you play the Necromancy as an instant, it's actually kind of sick with Primus because you can blow up 2 things. Kind of expected the opponent to activate Currency Converter. Now we're activating. Necro's had a reprint, hasn't it? I'm pretty sure I have a Necro that's been reprinted. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple. There's this one from Wilds of Eldraine Enchanting Tales. And then I've got the 30th Lair. And then there's this one. All kinds of Necro reprints. A show and tell in a dream. I want to hold this remand up. So to do that, I'm going to crack the Black Lotus and then crack the Star. And then that'll put the remand in my hand. So I'm going to crack this for blank. So then I'll still have the Black Lotus. Why not remand for 2 life? I'm going to be shuffling is the main reason. Oh yeah, and Tomb doesn't work with fucking... Well, goddamn. Maybe I'll just run out Talisman and Star and pass then. I was thinking I'd get Primus and blow up the Cradle, but yeah, not post not post Yogg's Will, Can we tinker into Portal? There's no Portal in my deck. Well, remand doesn't stop that one. Yeah, you got it. I'm aware that I can hardcast a Traxa. I'm fully aware that you can hardcast cards sometimes too. One of the first things I learned when I was learning the game of Magic the Gathering was where the casting cost was. Fucking 10 years old. If you remand here, they can replay it. Because I never found an answer to that cradle. Is that worth making them do? I think not. Oh yeah, Prof. I've never had the pleasure of seeing them. I like this album a lot. I like the other one that was like right next to it with like the wolf on the cover. Yeah, Wolf Biker. And then Almost Home was solid. Kind of like bouncing the Nadu. Makes their life a little awkward. They redraw their top, who cares? What happened to the Echo? We exiled the Echo on like turn 1, Vale. I went like turn 1 fucking crack LED flashback Echo. Interesting that they didn't want to replay the Nadium. I assume that's why they like hardcast that sort of meek last turn. Is life plus Goblin Bombardment a thing? Sure, why not? Kill the rogue? Why? Cradle, Nadu. Well, the Cradle is a card that they can float mana with, right? If I try to kill the rogue there. And the Nadu is going to have a rough time against this remand. So I'd actually like if that was their plan. There's also the fact that if they manage to draw 4 more cards here, we can activate our Citadel and kill them. Pretty real consideration, I think. Playing a fucking turtle? Playing a goddamn turret? That would be a fucked up win if it resolved. So that Greaves, remember? They'd have an unblockable 5/5 on that 3 here. Some wild games. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, the Freebooter and the Edict are like a little tempting, but looks like another slow dredge to me. Have yet to activate the Talisman. It's just in the deck. Just here to sack to tinker. Not a bad little force of will, huh? Yeah, we can tutor a big zoom next turn. I don't know, like, then what are we blowing up our own wish claw? I think you hit their cradle. No, because then they go get fucking lightning greaves, and they draw their whole deck, right? Yeah, it'd be nice to shut them off green. Stock up. That's terrifying. Cute line with the Wish Claw. Yeah, cute, but not very good, I think. The Sword of the Meek's going to start letting them get naughty triggers here. I don't like serving with the Woodfall. Like, they're already dealing like 4 bank. Pretty awkward spot. Hey, Wasamata, thanks to the saw. Thanks 82 months. Yeah, I don't know if I like spinning if I'm them. I'm just paying 2 mana and equipping. Drawing a card, doing it again. Is it my turn yet? It's not, sure. Now I can do it again. Chase Wheel of Mysteries. They might be able to just straight up do that next turn. See, if I had tendrils in my deck, I have a little bit of hope. This wouldn't have worked anyway, though. In a scoop. Dang. So, I'm a little faded.